We're here at the 2013 Ocean Exchange Award ceremony, and this year's Orcelle Award has just been presented to Thor Osterwold of Eco Subsea. Thor, many congratulations. We're very pleased with your success, and perhaps you'd like to tell me now a little bit of what this means to you.
Thank you very much, Roger. It is obviously when we came here and saw that we were amongst 10 nominees, that was a great victory for Eco Subsea, because that means publicity in regards to an environmental prize. It means being in the core of the focus of new inventions that are coming up from all around the world. And when we then came here, and after sharing all these fantastic moments with all the other companies that brings new solutions, and then being nominated as the winner, that was just much more than we were daring to think about. It means a whole lot, and also the monetary part of it, the financing, is money that we have immediately needs that we're going to put them into in order to create better solution for shipping, to enhance the environment, and would reduce the fuel consumption for ships now and in the future.
And this is a very good fit for the Orcelle Award. The purpose of the award is for those solutions which help us close the gap between where we are today and our zero emissions objective for the future. The solutions that must also conform to one more criteria, and that's they have to be economically viable. And we feel that with this solution, it's a perfect fit for those criteria. So, you've had a wonderful year.
Yeah.
What's your next steps from here?
Well, next step now is that we already have started operation in Gothenburg, in Scandinavia, with Oslo, and opening in most of the Scandinavian ports where we operate our pilot station. Next now is building the first full-scale station, and we will use of the financials that we won here to put them directly into the further development of a technology, so it gets even more effective, that we can get even more documentation on the environmental side of it. And what we hope the most is that now we have a solution where we clean vessels, so the vessel reduces less CO2. Then we collect the debris, so the port environment gets greener, and then we filtrate out the waste. So what we hope to do now is to invest in and seize the opportunity for using this waste to something like a biogas production, or in a best case biofuel, so you get a full green circle.
Very good. Wallenius Wilhelmsen Logistics is a global sponsor of the Ocean Exchange, and we've been involved now for 2 years, and we're finding that this is, from our perspective, it's an ideal testbed for new ideas and finding new connections, new ways to close the gap towards our zero emissions objectives. From your perspective, Thor, what does it mean for you to participate in this forum?
Well, I think it is extraordinary. We are put here in an assembly where our solution is being tested by professionals from the sponsors, by the other delegates which have long experience, and so all the ideas are enriched. New question comes in that we need to answer, and many of those who are visiting here and many of the solutions can cooperate. So that means a lot. But what we see, and which we hear a lot of talk about, is that none of this would be possible if it wasn't for the sponsors here by Wallenius Wilhelmsen Logistics, because you need someone to stay in the front, you need a forerunner on the environment in order to make these things happen. Many talk environment, many talk green, but few are those who are standing in the bulb of the ship and are actually breaking the waves. And that is what Wallenius Wilhelmsen Logistics are doing here with the Ocean Exchange.
So Thor, as a participant in this year's Ocean Exchange, what would you say to other innovators who are thinking about making a submission to next year's event?
I would say submit. There's nothing to think about. There is a stage here in beautiful Samana where you have the opportunity to meet fantastic people, to develop your idea further, and you have the opportunity to take your idea and company further. So there's nothing else to say than submit the application.
And Tor, I've only one final question for
Yeah.
you. Will you come back and tell us how you've been getting on with the award in 1 year from now?
Definitely, and I look really forward to it and to meeting many of the same people.
Thank you again.
Thank you very much,
Congratulations.
Roger.